Alright guys, welcome back. I'm your friend in Saxo. Today we're going to have a look at a local version of ChatGPT that was created by me. I did all those code from scratch, just trying to match the ChatGPT performance without much usage of the GPU. In other words, even if you only have a 2 GB GPU, you could also use my library to reach the minimal ChatGPT performance. And the good part about my method is that you do not need to do the training at all. If you use the traditional machine learning algorithm, you have to spend days on the GPU training, which can be a wasting of your time, and also it will be waste of the computing resources. But if you use my method, you could just use it on your datasets, on your txt files, like what I have here. So at the beginning, let's just have a look at some of the datasets. For example, here, the first sentence is, "Who are you?" And the reply is, "A genius programmer." What have you done so far? I have created so many open source repository. Yeah, this is the data that I have created for this chatbot. Now, for the coding part of that chatbot, it only uses 36 lines of code, and it will do that job for us. Now, let's just try it out. If I hit the F5 key, it will run that script. And then we could start to have a test. For example, now if I ask it, "Who are you?" it will return us a genius programmer, which is correct in here. And then if I say, "What you have done so far," here, look at what I have tapped. What I said is "what you have done so far," but the original text is "what have you done so far." The word is different. One is "have you," another is "you have." Will it print out the right response or not? Let's just hit the enter button to see. And for this time, it successfully returned the data that we want. I have created so many open source repository, and I have solved a lot of problems by using coding skills. It is correct, unbelievable. Then for another sentence, for the official dataset, it got 2 sentences, but in here, if I just say "got you," what would happen? It will respond yes, which isn't in our official data set, but it's still doing right. Now let's just try something else. For example, how old are you? It will respond, I'm always 18. And I'm going to do something else. Is that real? Or it is just your wish? And it returns, do you want to know the details of how I was invented? Which didn't answer the question that I asked, but still, it's a meaningful sentence. Then I'm going to reply, yes, tell me more about it. It replies, I can write code, but there are so many directions, I don't know which one to choose. Then I'm going to say, choose whatever you like. Well, I think the system isn't working right for now. So I'm going to change the chat direction. Okay, I'm going to ask this one. Are you a female? It replies, what do you think is what I am? Then I'm going to reply, alright, then you are a girl. Then it replies, I have no problem with that because the database says it has to return that sentence. The good part about this method is that for all those possibilities, you just had to type in one time and the machine will remember it because it's all in the database, it's all in those txt file. But if you are using some traditional machine learning algorithm by using pytorch or tensorflow, you had to do the training for maybe 10,000s of times or even more. It would take days or even months to get it right. But with my method, you don't have to do the training at all, and you could still reach the at least for me, it's an equal effects. And what good about it is that it all happened in local, in an offline mode. You don't have to connect to the ChatGPT to use their service. Alright, I think this is today's talking. I will see you guys in the next time. In the end, I'm going to say bye. I say what it will response. It will say, okay, got it, thank you for your advice. Good, it's not bad. So far, my own database is only about 600 lines. But if you want to make it more accurate, you have to add more data to it. For example, you can add 10,000 talking data, and if you do so, it will be very accurate. Alright, bye. See you guys in the next video.